Hey guys, just want to do a quick update on my planted tank. It's been set up for about 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks, and the plants are finally bouncing back. The melting stopped and it's starting to put out new leaves. So those of you guys who've had planted tanks in the past and you've had really bad experiences with plants, you just have to let them acclimate to the new water. Even if you switch it from tank to tank, I mean, that's important thing. Just let it grow, just let it do its thing, because it's going to melt back a little bit and it's going to put up nice pretty new leaves. So for example, I've got this plant right here. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a red plant, and the leaves look really bad when I first put it in here. A couple weeks later they started standing up like that, and now it's putting out a bunch of new leaves. Never had any luck with that one. This one's a flamingo crypt, and I mean, they're slow growers. I see like 3 new leaves and they're really tiny, but just the fact that it's putting out new leaves is a good sign. Those other leaves that look kind of iffy are going to melt back and everything. So like you can see, the leaf in the back, stand up to the top left, it's still melting a little bit, and the one in the front, it looks white, yeah, it's melting too, but it's still putting out new leaves. So that's what you're really looking for. As far as the jungle valve, it seems to grow like whatever it wants to do. It has grown about 1.5 feet since it's been in here, and the filter just pushes it down, so it's wrapping around this log right here, this driftwood. But I think it looks awesome. It's real natural looking. Nubius is really slow growing. This one didn't have a whole lot of melt. You can see some of the leaves where it did melt back a little bit, but it's put out a lot of bright new leaves. And all this other, oh come on Angel, all these other cryptocorin, undulata reds, those I was struggling with them, and I dirted this tank, and it's the same light and everything. All I did was add dirt, and they have bounced back tremendously. So all the leaves are straight. They were all curved and wrinkled, kind of like these right here. You see how they're kind of curved and wrinkled. It's bounced back tremendously. So I expect those to, to melt back and everything, and it's going to keep putting out those pretty new leaves. As far as dwarf sage, I've never had any luck with it until I put it in a dirted tank, honestly. And ever since I've done that, I'm trying to get it to carpet. So it's looking pretty good, nice, vibrant green. Now the swords, those are big ones. That's a really big sword, Amazon sword, and it melted back. You can see some of the leaves that are a little damaged, and I gotta have plecos that are taking care of those damaged leaves slowly but surely. Yeah, so those leaves are melting back, and it's put out a bunch of bright new leaves in the middle. You can see they're waving, and they all did that. So this one was almost dead, and it's bounced back. And I've got a little one down there. I don't think it's going to get any bigger. I forget what the name of that one in particular is. And then this one over here, which is a spawn of this big one right here. So I'm really happy with this tank. I haven't had any loss of fish once I got everything settled in. I only lost of 2 fish in the move, but I think it might be time to add some more fish to it. Oh, and my albino pleco, bristlenose pleco, I think it's a male. It's the first time I've seen spines on one of them. So hopefully it'll have really cool little antlers and stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.